Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Today is Friday, June the 11th, 2021. Just coming to you today with our real estate lunch talk. We just shoot a short video in regards to trending topics, things that are going on in the real estate industry and the real estate field. So we just try to bring that to you. Um, Hopefully it'll add, some good information for people, whether you're a buyer, seller, investor. We just try to hit on a couple of topics and get the information out, for all those that may not be following it as closely as we do. So there are a couple articles that I put into the comment section that I'm going to go over. Just want to let you know that tomorrow, Saturday, June the 12th, I am going to be at the Wassesson Park in Bloomfield at 1 p.m. Inviting people to come down, join me, bring a chair, and we'll just talk about real estate investing. I'll answer questions that you may have, things that you've been thinking about. I'll also be talking about real estate note investing. Giving some basic information on that, to kind of start that conversation, have people think about using this particular strategy. Due to the market and what is going on right now, there's going to be a good opportunity coming up in the second half of this year, going into next year for real estate note investing. So we want to bring that information to people. So it'll be tomorrow, Saturday, June the 11th at 1 p.m. Wassesson Park, the Bloomfield side, Bloomfield, New Jersey. We won't be there that long. If you're thinking about coming, I'm offering to buy lunch for the first 3 people that text me I'm coming. My telephone number is 973-475-8488. The first 3 people that reach out to me, I will pay for their lunch, whatever that they want. I will pay for it. So if you're interested and have some time tomorrow around 1 o'clock, you can find me at the Wassesson Park in Bloomfield. I'll be there for, just about an hour. I'll also probably go live on Instagram as well. If people want to, if they can't catch me, in the park, but, wherever you are, you're able to listen in. Please do. Like I said, talking about real estate note investing and, just real estate in general, and trying to take some questions. So that'll be tomorrow on Saturday, June 11th, 1 p.m. for about an hour. With that being said, I'm just going to jump into these 2 articles that I saw. These are, I think one is basically for investors, and the second one talks about home buyers. I'll go with the home buyer one first. It says home buyers are growing weary of the housing market. Home buyers are feeling pretty discouraged by the housing market these days. The latest Fannie Mae home purchase segment index shows that 35% of consumers believe now is a good time to buy a home, and that's down from 47% in April. And those who believe it is a bad time to be a home buyer has increased from 56% has increased to 56% from 48%. So consumers appear to be acutely aware of the higher home prices and the low supply of homes, the 2 reasons cited most frequently for that particular segment. This was said by Doug Duncan, Senior Vice President and Chief Economist at Fannie Mae. It says, however, despite the challenging buying conditions, consumers do appear to be more intent to purchase on their next move, a preference that may be supported by the expectation of continued low mortgage rates as well as the elevated savings rate during the pandemic, which have allowed many to afford a down payment, Duncan says. So, people are seeing the crazy prices that things are selling for and the competition, and a lot of people are, getting discouraged. And, that makes sense. You keep getting outbid, for months and months, and you see all these houses and you can't buy them. It can, get discouraging. And so this is also a good thing for investors as well when it comes to being able to provide affordable housing to people. You have a lot of good qualified people that are looking to purchase homes, and you can possibly take some of your rental portfolio and maybe sell it, sell it with terms. And you have a lot of these buyers, like I said, they have good down payments, they've been qualified. They're just getting a little frustrated with the way the market is. So, if you are someone that has one or more rental properties, you may want to think about, creating seller financing on that particular property, selling it and still receiving monthly income. That may be something that you might want to think about because, again, there's a lot of qualified people out there that are looking for properties but are getting a little bit frustrated. So, if you are interested in doing that, that's something that we can help you with, help you create that seller finance note, structure it properly, and then we could also possibly buy it from you. When we buy it, we'll have to figure it out based on how the note gets structured. But we may be able to buy that note from you. We can buy maybe certain amount of payments, so you'll get a good lump sum of cash now and retain future payments. So there's a lot of things that can be done when you have this type of scenario going on. So if you are someone that owns a property with no mortgage on it, low mortgage, or even if you do have a mortgage, but it's a rental property and you may want to think about doing something different with it, we definitely can talk to you about, some of the things that can be structured on properties like that to kind of help the demand that's out there for housing. So that's the first article. And the second one here says Biden tax credit to rehab homes is finally unveiled. So I'm just going to skip down here. It says that the President Biden also announced the neighborhood homes tax credit, which would incentivize the rehabbing of outdated homes. So this is, an article that's more directed towards investors. Investors who acquire and renovate older homes can claim the credit on their federal tax returns as long as the home is sold to and occupied by an eligible buyer. In order for investors to qualify for the tax credit, buyers must make no more than 140% of the median income. And again, this is all going back to trying to get some affordable housing out there, and give people some incentive to buy these homes. Obviously, it gives investors the incentive to go out here and try to fix properties up in certain neighborhoods and get buyers in them. And then again, in some of these neighborhoods, they're occupied by a lot of minorities and things of that nature. They have the ability to buy a home, hopefully build up some equity over time, and then help their overall wealth. So this is really an all-around good thing for all parties involved. The investor can get the credits. Obviously, they can fix up and sell to someone. They'll be able to make a certain amount of money on the fix up and sell part of it. And then the homeowner, hopefully that they can get into this at a reasonable price, based on their income, and be able to start to build wealth for themselves. So I thought that was a really good article that that came out. That is a tax credit that I don't think it has been put into actual law just yet. It was presented to Congress for review, but this is something that investors should keep their eye on and see if and when this gets passed. And then obviously, if you're looking for a home, you may want to, keep your eye on this as well and start to, maybe look for some real estate investors who are doing fix and flips and see if you can, maybe get with them on projects that they're doing and maybe get into one of these homes that gets fixed up. Again, on this, there's the ability to create seller financing for someone once the property is fixed up, allow somebody to get in there. And then maybe after a few months, 3-6 months, maybe a year, the person then can maybe refinance that seller finance note and pay off the loan that the investor created on the property. So these are some things to kind of look at that are coming down the pike here, that are on the Congress's agenda and probably be covered before the end of the year and looked at. So I thought that was a really good article as well. So not too much information today, just those couple of articles. We usually do, we don't try to keep you here long on these. We just try to present some information that we feel is relevant and, get it out there. So if you're checking this out on the replay and you have any questions, please post them in the comments. You can reach out to me. Again, we're having this, we're having this little event tomorrow, 1 p.m., Waukegan Park in Bloomfield, New Jersey, the Bloomfield side of the park. You can come and, ask questions. We're going to be talking about real estate note investing, get that information, if you have time, around 1 p.m. tomorrow. So with that being said, everybody enjoy the rest of their Friday and enjoy your weekend. Hopefully some people will come out and join me tomorrow and bring some questions and things of that nature. And Monday, we'll be back Monday with one of these real estate lunch talks, and we are going to be talking about kind of the state of the industry. There's some things that I want people to know in regards to the note industry and just real estate in general, in terms of, what's going on out there and what's to come and some of the opportunities that are going to be out there. So I'm going to be doing that on Monday. That one will probably go a little bit longer than 10, 15 minutes. That probably will go about 30 minutes. So be on the lookout for that one on Monday as well. And again, if you have any questions or anything, please post them in the comment section and you'll get them answered. And please like and share. If you can, this is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to it. I put all these lunchtime videos and a bunch of other videos on my channel here in regards to real estate investing, real estate note investing. There's, about 40 videos I think I have on here. So please subscribe, and if it's not for you, please, forward it to those that may be interested. All right. With that being said, everybody enjoy the rest of their day and you have a great weekend.